Hello everyone, PMUK here, and I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of PMUK Plays Minecraft. It's a 1.1 Let's Play series with a few mods on, which I'll list a wee bit later. And just to say, I've made a start. I didn't want to bore you with all the really dull stuff of strip mining and getting your first lot of equipment going and things and stuff. So, oh, and the two dogs. So here we are. This is where I started. And if I go up here, this is where I am now. Like I say, I've made a start. I've got myself to almost where I was in my Season 2 playthrough. I'm not far away. Things have changed a lot. Equivalent exchange, big changes. I'm still trying to learn how to do what I was doing before, which is get myself Mobius fuel cheap. Doesn't appear there is a way anymore. These guys don't speed up. These guys like they used to. It appears you need to use Mark II and Mark III collectors to make a big difference to these in terms of speed. And as for condensers, vast changes. But they do appear to be fed by an antimatter relay, which is nice. I've got no automatic piping system to do the hard work for me yet, so that's all manual. There's a beehive. I've got a nice natural beehive near where I started. I'm so glad about that. I have found a few more. I went look. It took me an awfully long time to find some rubber trees and get some saplings. So I was out and about hunting for for rubber trees and sappy for a long time. Got myself 4. I've got another one now I can plant. In fact, let's plant that. I've got a bit of a chicken farm going. Oh, chickens! Made an egg. Let's see. No, of course not. Have I got some wheat on me? Yes, I have. Right, you and you. Let's have some hot chicken on chicken action. What the? Get in there. Get in there. There's no escaping from the little tiny chicken farm. Right, so yeah, you didn't see any video from Season 2. I've used the same seed for as I used for Season 2. Things were a little bit different, unsurprisingly. This volcano is a lot flatter than it used to be, but it's spread out an awful lot more. I've still got the big rubber tree here. I've got big rubber trees all around here. Unlike my Season 2 seed, this has actually become a northern snow biome, which is why I've got wolves. You get wolves in northern snowy biomes. I've not had any snowfall yet though. So, I mean, in effect, my house is sat across a wood biome and a snow biome, which is fun. It's fun. And then there's a desert biome over there and there's a grassland over there. Let's have a look-see. My intention is to run a fence right the way around the house. Up as far as here, and then come in and around. But I've got this thing to clear at some point. Having said that, I'm going to want to change where that beehive is. Oh, and I've got a massive grey oil well there, and by well I mean it's a very high, it's a high pushing oil thing, so that's going to have lots of oil in it. Wild guess. Don't know. I'm not going to go looking into that yet. I've got too much other stuff to do first. What else? I've got a diamond drill. I've got some obsidian. I've got an obsidianator over that way. Don't see a lot of point in telling you, showing you it. It's there. It works. So I've got some obsidian. Got my philosopher's stone to start me down the road of equivalent exchange. Got all the equivalent exchange machines. Right then. So in terms of mods, and I suspect you've all seen Direwolf 20's Season 3 video by now. I've got... Well, let's just run down them. I've got Equivalent Exchange. I've got IndustrialCraft 2. I've got BuildCraft 3. I've got Forestry. I've got Additional Pipes. Actually, give me 2 seconds. Let's do this the easy way. I'll go look at my list. Okay, so other than the prereqs, which you know, I've got NEI installed, Convenient Inventory. I think I've got Optifine installed. I don't remember if I installed it. No, I haven't. Right now I haven't got Optifine installed. IndustrialCraft 2, Wireless Redstone, Ender Chests, CJB's More Info again, but it is just the More Info mod, not any of the rest of it. Tree Capitator, Additional Pipes, RedPower 2, Sponges, Logistics Pipes, Forestry, BuildCraft 3, and Equivalent Exchange 6. And much like Direwolf, I will be adding to this list. I'm going to be putting advanced machines on, but only for the solar arrays, not for any of the rest of it. I personally think that the changes that Al Blacker made in IC2 for overclocking and upgrading machines makes them just as useful as the advanced machines in advanced machines. And whilst I haven't been vocal about it yet, I may well say on the forum, like a lot of other people, that split off the solar arrays into their own module-y thing. So, that's my introduction, I think, to this series. Not a lot else to say about it. I haven't bothered doing my block houses with the builder. I didn't see the point. I just made myself an awful lot of stone, smooth stone, and got busy. Equally, I haven't made this a button to open door staircase. I didn't see the point, and it works well enough as a real staircase. I've got enough gap to get down there without it being mad. So what I intend to do down here is open this up so I've got a space as big as up here, but I think I'm going to do it in room style like this is. So we'll have a room, a room, a room. The rooms themselves will be slightly bigger, insofar as I won't have 5 gaps like I do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 here. I don't need 5 down the stairs. I'll do them a bit smaller. But other than that, I think that does us an introduction. We might as well get on with some real stuff. And first and foremost, I think it's going to have to be some IndustrialCraft 2. Get ourselves the starts of, whilst not exactly a sorter smelter, the nugget of a sorter smelter, with, let's have a think. Well, I'm going to need a set of machines. Oh, the other thing I may well do is make this staircase a bit longer. because I want to have 3 high in the basement and sufficient gap here to have a 2 high between the floor and the ceiling of the basement, which I think I've got right now. Yes. 1, 2. Yeah, I have. Haha. I don't need to do anything. Okay, so let's at least make a bit of a start. Now then, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that there is the last block of the staircase, which makes that the wall. I'm just going to use cobble for now, because I might as well. I haven't got an awful lot of anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to go one further than that. Oh, all my spare cobblestone is around and about, isn't it? Yes. See, plenty of smooth stone still left over. In actual fact, cobblestone is the thing I've got least of, I suppose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Chip him off. Put him there. Righty. That'll do. You come off there. And the last thing I want is something interrupting that. So you're going to be the ceiling. 1, 2. Okay. How about I stop faffing around and we get on with it? Oh, I thought it was night. I do apologise. Oh yes, more info. Up there I've got the coordinates on as well. Because it's just too hard not having coordinates, especially when you're in the nether. You don't want to get too lost. How are we doing over here? Let's get some of this. Batted. I'm going to need to get some. Come get some. Who wants some? Flax seeds. Going to need flax. Flax is too useful for me to not have any. Well, that's all sufficiently hydrated for me to put it down there. Right. I'm not going to make you watch me faff around like I am at the moment. I will come back when I stop faffing and start doing some industrial crafty things. I think what I'm going to do first is see if I can't get some fencing up, because I need some fencing up. So I will go away and do that, and then come back to you in a moment. Okay, so you've seen the recipes for all of this stuff before now, so I'm not hiding anything by not showing you these things. We've got one compressor, one extractor, a generator, and a macerator. At some point, the generator will be replaced with something renewable. Not entirely sure yet what. I'm kind of drawn to going down the forestry IC2 route for that and just go to 100% biogas. I've heard it described as both. The green stuff you get from a fermenter. That's what I'm thinking I'll use. I'll just run my entire power generation, be it IndustrialCraft, BuildCraft, or whatever, on biomass/gas from a fermenter. But basically, that's the beginnings of my empire of IC2. Okay. Now, unlike Dyer, I don't particularly want to do. So yeah, spot where the two biomes cross. That's good. I did actually want some snow, so I want to put up snow golems around the perimeter. And in terms of the gate, these holes, the gates, for want of a better word, I've mostly got them filled up with fence at the moment at the upper level. Actually, here's a thought. I can take that out now and have that as the gate. Have a gate as a gate. Nothing can get in there. Can't get over it. Oh yeah, that'll do. I like that. Right, back indoors, don't need to be out in the rain. So that's my start. These are ticking along. These are ticking along. Ticky, ticky, ticky. Yeah, the equivalent exchange changes have been quite massive in terms of how they now break stuff for me. Because this takes a lot longer than it used to, even with an antimatter relay in there doing some of the work. Oh well, neither here nor there. Now I have IndustrialCraft 2, I can start working hard towards other things. Now, which little book is the book of what I'm doing? It's not this one. Just as an FYI, I've done much the same as Dyer insofar as I've turned off all the additional tin and copper generation from everything other than IndustrialCraft. How much ahead am I of the game? I've got the house, IndustrialCraft machine room, macerator, extractor, compressor, electric furnace and generator. Well, I haven't got the electric furnace yet, funnily enough. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll transfer stuff up the stairs. Let's get stuff transferred. Clear out as best I can. Right, there we go. Because for now, I want to get the contents of this chest. Oh, I left the... Yes, I did leave the axe up the stairs. And of course, I need the axe to recover So chests. There we go. For now, I'm going to put the chest, this double chest, into this room. Like that. And we'll just transfer everything back into it. Oh, don't need you in there. I refuse to believe that's in sorted order. That makes no sense for it to be in sorted order. Oops. Get rid of that, you don't need to see it. Right. I reckon massive. Electric furnace there, macerator. Yeah. Yeah, that feels about right. That feels like a good plan. So that's what we're going to go with. Take our non-electric furnace. Pop him there just to get him out of the way. Plenty of power. Right. That's not too bad in terms of volume for me. How's it for you folks? We'll find out when I throw this into Premiere Elements soon enough, because I want to get this episode out today. This being the same day that Dias posted his episode 1, and I don't want to get too far behind him. Although of course I am ahead of him by dint of the fact that I did all this work off camera. Yeah. So to throw that in there. Right, is there anything I can do whilst I'm waiting? Right, that recipe hasn't changed. Ooh! Covalence dust recipes have changed. Hugely. Right, so, a load of cobblestone and 1 charcoal? Oi! I've got any charcoal. Let's see, pick one of those. Go grab some wood and we'll make some charcoal. We'll make 8 charcoal. I'll take the cobblestone with me. How am I for pine sappy? So I'll use pine. I'll go replant some pine, I think. Not that I've got a problem with not enough pine trees. I've got plenty of pine trees at the minute. But one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Right, everything that's got a sappy next to it, chop down. Oops. Because I really do need to start thinking about a talisman of repair. But we can keep our fingers crossed that I get lots of gold before that point. If that room's going to be my fabrication room, it might as well have this in it. There. Put it there. I have no stick. So let's do this. I forgot to pick up my... Oh. Okay, we'll do it this way then. Four of those, you fool. Call the police. Oh, Ren and Stimpy, how I miss you so. The original one's by John Kay, not any of the others. It definitely wasn't the same when they got rid of John Kay. Ta-da! Happy enough with that. Okay, so... Oh no, you need two to do all of that. One of you. That was an iron and a redstone. I'll have iron soon enough. Oh, the redstone's already in there. Some string. Ooh. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I put flax in the center. Shame I didn't get more there. Ah, well. You can't always get what you want, as the Rolling Stones so eloquently put it. Terribly sorry, I'm having a bit of a throat day. Lots of sapling, okay. Nothing I want there. I know what I'm thinking of, and it ain't none of that. Tain't be none of that. Right. A redstone. An iron. Oh, you can't put that back in there now, can you? Put it in there then. Yep. One of them makes 40 of those. And finally is the blue, which is a diamond and a coal. A diamond, a coal. Right, that way please. All we're missing now is the piece of paper. And I'm going to head off in this direction just a wee bit. I can't remember if I've seen any over this way, but I'm hoping I remember it, that I've seen some over in this way. Oh, another beehive. Looks like I'm going to be doing apiary soon. Beekeeping. Right, no. Back. Before it gets too dark. Hello, bees. I will come back for you later, I promise. Skeleton. I'm sure I've seen some sugar cane somewhere. Come up this high. Don't see any. Okay, I'll have to have a wander about when it's the morning. Sugarcane is a temperate... Oh, you've come up at last, Mr. Middletree. Finally. I'm going to wander off in that direction. Around what would have been part of the desert, but isn't anymore. Let's get it back to being daytime. We'll go and find ourselves some sugarcane. Cane. Pimp cane. Hello. You're going to get uppy with me, mate. I'm going to pick up the big sword again. Blah, blah, blah. Strangely enough, I had chicken for dinner last night. Let's see if we can get another one. Yay! Don't get chickens out of eggs anywhere near as much as you used to. I've got a Tectonicus of... Yeah, I have. I've got a Tectonicus of my old map. My old Season 2 map, which, as I've already indicated, this is using the same seed, but it's a 1.1 map rather than a 1.0. So it's a very different map. Haha, I see some. Da, 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 da. Now, for those of you in the UK, there's a media company owned by Richard Branson called Virgin Media, funnily enough. And here in the UK they offer the fastest broadband that you can get in the UK, because they, I mean, if you're in a cabled area, it's the fastest you can get in the UK. And they're just about to double all their speeds. So I, for instance, on the 50 megabit service, I'm just about to get 100 megabit for no extra monthly cost. And I'm so looking forward to it. It can't happen quickly enough. Video uploads to YouTube take so long. Anyhow, the advertising for this doubling of speeds, they have Usain Bolt dressed in running gear, sat behind an office desk with a little stick-on beard, so he looks only ever so slightly entirely unlike Richard Branson. If you're a Douglas Adams fan, that will make complete sense to you. And I think that's what they were going for, is that ever so slightly Douglas Adamsy feeling of almost entirely unlike, but not entirely unlike. There's just enough Richard Branson in there for you to be knowing that when he says, "Hello, I'm Richard Branson," the joke is not lost. The joke is not lost. Oh, you're done. Right, now I have to do this game. And unlike before, where this game would be, I put in 2 of these side by side and I got glowstone blocks. No, now I have to go to alchemical coal. And I have to do it one thing at a time. And that's even shift clicking and alt clicking. I only get 4 out. Why does that jump away? Dearest Xenophobe, why did you make it do this? It's a right pain in the bum, I tell you. Now, I can get another 64 out of this and still have 32 Mobius fuel left over. Right, I'm not going to make you watch this. I'm going to pause this and I'll come back when I've done. Okay, only took a few seconds, but now we've got 2 stacks of 64 alchemical coal and 2 stacks of 16 Mobius fuel. And what I do with the alchemical coal is put it back in to become more Mobius fuel. Yeah, okay. And then I put the Mobius fuel into the antimatter relays, and they tick over and tick over and tick over. Right. So next, go. Right. So let's transfer this recipe entirely as it is. And the next thing I need to do is make an alchemical chest for it to live in. So let's do that as well. Shift click. Something has changed. Something. I have no idea what, but something has changed. Two iron ingot and 2 smooth stone. Oh, there we go. Tell you what. Let's do that. And whilst I'm waiting for that to cook, check on the recipe, stone above iron. Because the point is, I want the free repairs. I don't want the paid for repairs, I want the free repairs. The only way to get the free repairs is to stick everything in an alchemical chest. Or an alchemy bag, and I'm not really built for an alchemy bag yet. There we go. Oh, not you. No, doesn't need Jita. Okay, it's working. I see that going up. There we go. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Okay, so I think we're going to call a halt to this episode here. We've done quite a bit on camera. We've done a heck of a lot off camera. It's been a long day for me. IRL day, not... Where's my... I went on a bit of a steak rampage, in case you're wondering. Steak rampage. So I'm going to spend some time with the convenient inventory book working out how the hell to do what I'm trying to do, because it's not what it used to be. Yeah, so anyhow, next episode, according to the magic book of what I did last time, is... oh, electric furnace. Haven't built an electric furnace, yes. I'll do an electric furnace. You've seen me do electric furnaces, I'm sure. Tell you what, I'll do it now. Or at least face, I'll do an iron furnace. Can't guarantee I'll manage to get to an electric furnace because I've been living a bit hand to mouth in terms of making things. Electric furnace. 2 redstone and an electronic circuit. And an electronic circuit. So let's have another iron ingot. Oh, I need you out. In that case, I might as well turn that stack of 10 into refined. Make it daytime whilst I'm waiting, because I don't care that it's not daytime. Poisonally, I don't care that it's not daytime. Come on then, spider. There we go. Hello. The spiders do so like to follow you. I'll be taking care of the problem of creatures inside of the compound. Just as soon as I learn how to make the interdiction torches work. Which I'll be doing in my sandbox world. There's no point in using my live play to work out how interdiction torches work. Oh, he's put the electric tree taps in. Aha! That explains why more tree taps doesn't exist anymore. Let's have a quick look. Tree tap, circuit, battery. Yeah, that's an old, well-known recipe. I'll be getting to that soon enough. How much copper cable did I have left over? I had some small sum of copper cable left over from my earlier building. Only 3. That's half what I need. I was hoping I'd have more than that. Right, I'm going to cook up some copper cable. I'm not going to make you watch me do it. It's too much like making your lives hell if I make you watch me make copper cable. That'll be 10. So you can join me when I'm finished. Right, there we go. 2 more. Just remember the 2 that were there were for this job, not for the this last job. There we go, 1 electric furnace. Right, happy enough with that. So, officially speaking, end of the episode. Next episode, officially speaking, renewable energy for IndustrialCraft 2. Which last time meant an LV solar array and a back box. This time it will mean a back box, and I'd like to do 8, if I can, solar panels. Which will be just up there. Just up there. I'll just go straight up that wall. Stick a back box where the generator is. And Bob's your mother's brother. So, until then, tatty bye for now.